Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and in this episode we're gonna try to copy paste our entire iron setup and make it a steel setup. As we talked about last episode, we just finished this, and what I want to try now is do an insane project and just try copying all of this, change the input to steel, changing all of these to steel production, and see how the base handles it. So yeah, without much further ado, let's give it a try. So probably remove some of these blueprints. That one we can remove. So let's try this. Let's do it from that map view. We want to take from pretty much, let's do right here, and to this corner right here. How much do we have here? Yeah, I think this should be fine. And then just place it down. Let's say, where would be a good steel area? We could do steel up here, or down here to the south, maybe. Or we could do it right over here, because then it would fit in right here. Should we give that a try, guys? Here goes nothing. Ooh. Okay, let's go down and remember to remove what we can do from there. Or maybe to deactivate the requester at least. So let's see. Do we have everything stored for this? Oh, no, we don't. We don't have the robots built yet. But look at this, guys. Here comes the robots. They're gonna try and build all of this. Let's just remove the trees that's in our way. All of you go away. And then the only thing we need to change is input wise, that is this little one down here. We want that one to say this one to just be off for now. So let's just place this one and call you off for now, and just set you to steel. Steel ingots. Steel ingots. Negative 20k. And then just wait for all this to be built. And see if we can't just upgrade it. And let's see how many items we're gonna miss when this is done building. I'm guessing everything has a steel counterpart. Oh, but that needs 4 inputs. So not everything is directly the same, it seems. So what extra thing is used for this one? Oh, it's just like this. It's pretty much just more rivets. Is that the only one that changed? So we just need rivets in this one as well. So that shouldn't be that bad. We just need to move it over one to the right. But nothing will start to work before we have sorted this entire mess out. But look at this. Our base is slowly coming together. And we're just missing a few items. But hopefully a base will start to craft them. If not, we will just do a little something for it to work. That seems to be fine. Every time we place down a roboport, more things just kinda is missing. So let's see here. Steel plates should be one of the things we make right here. Let's keep it as same as possible. So now steel plates. Okay, so that's the steel plates fixed. Then right here, we want the steel rods. I'm guessing that's the same. It is. Copy paste you up. That is steel rods up and running. Then let's go over here. Steel beams. Steel beam is the same, so that we can fix as well. And over here, steel pellets. Luckily the same as well. So that should be all of first tier items done. Let's just check up here what is steel ingots used for. Steel plates we have, rods we have, beams we have, steel bearings we have, and the rest is not used here. So that's all our 1 or tier 1 products. One of the things we need to remember to change is these ones. Should we set it a bit lower than this? Instead of 15? No, let's keep it at 15 so we start to spend some resources. It's more fun watching the base work just a small amount. But you will be steel plates. Now let's set it to 5k. It's the same everywhere else then. 5. Now, we'll go with 15. We'll do the steel rods. We'll do a steel beam. And we will of course do a steel bearing. So this should all fix itself very soon. Just delivering the rest of the things we need. And hopefully we have all the things. If not, we'll just have to go craft them. One of the things I think we might miss is the fast inserters, but let's see when it gets done building. So over here, we need the tubes. That's the same. Then we need the rivets. That's probably going to need a lot more of these. And that's just used with the same as before. Instead of using iron ingots, it's just use steel ingots. Oh, sorry, rivets. I was like, why is it going here? But rivets is the same. Then over here, the gears should also be the same. Steer gear wheel, it is, so we can do that. And then let's go up here and see. Reinforced is rivets and steel plates. So just do that. This one, the small one. Oh, it's so nice that it's all the same. Makes this so much easier to do. And this is the power of modular builds. Is pretty much being able to do this. But over here, this one we have to move one to the right, since this one needs one extra thing. So steel piston is used for electric engines, purification plants. So let's just move it over one to the right. So if you cut paste this part. Well, let's see how bad this is gonna go. They're all gone. We could move it up to here to give ourselves a bit more room since it's a 4 input one. So let's do it right here instead. We'll just change this part to run here in. Then I'd like to change this one to reinforced steel instead. You to, oh, there it is. Small steel chassis, large steel chassis, and steel piston. So that should be all that set up. The rest is being crafted in base. We're just missing some fast inserters, it seems. But to hook all of this up now is gonna be a bit of a mess. So let's just remove all of this and place it down afterwards when we see what we need. These should all be for the last one. Get you away as well, and you, just to see. There we are. But the rest should go out the right ways. We will of course prioritize. Oh, it should be fine like this. And now we just need to call in the steel. And we definitely need to get more, what's it called, fast inserters. And the problem is we dismantled kind of our fast inserter setup up here. So let's just hook up. Oh, this is missing a ton of things, isn't it? Why ain't you? Are you missing lubricant and you're missing heavy oil? Where is the heavy oil at? Heavy oil should be crude oil, water. Why ain't you guys working? Oh, we are full on petroleum. So we just kind of need to to do a small buffering of those. Let's just do it right here for now. Seems we didn't have enough for that one, so that should fix that part. Why? It's funny how we are filled with petroleum. Petroleum, what are you used for? Coke, sulfur. So it's pretty much just because we are not running our plastic setup yet. And we actually forgot to hook this up a few episodes ago. Some of you told me. And we will hook it up later. Right now I want to get this little setup done first. But let's see if this doesn't activate these again. This will start to produce over here. And they'll start to produce these. And they are still getting flown down here. Until we make them being delivered here. Just so we can get things up and running. So we can start to dismantle our old main bus. And only do these. I can see we have an issue with those. I kind of want to go up and make sure it's full. Since I don't want those on me anymore. I don't want that on me anymore. And right now it's just kind of going until it's full. Ooh. No, don't take that. I need it. There we go. So let's go up to our mall and just fix that. Since the other things is more important in regards to this episode. So just stop here and give you all you need of those. And the further you have there. Then this one should stop. And everything produced from now on should go directly into building these. Yeah, just how fast are we producing them? As fast as this one can, so that is fine. It only needs one, so it should be delivered at a nice steady pace. So while we wait for that, let's go down and fix, what's it called? Or little, setup. We could also do this for now. I think that might actually be a better solution. Is it a better solution? Who knows, but we should just remove that one for now and do that. That will... I'll remember that in the future. Also, you guys will remind me that I kind of stopped that. Guys, I'm going to show you something. No, never mind. Never mind. I'm just going to go down and do this before I get distracted by so many cool things I want to show you guys. Oh, stupid rock. Go away. There we are. You can go as well. A small amount there. But let's see down here. We need to hook up the steel pistons as the last thing. So this one can start to produce. So let's see here. Steel piston. There we go. What we need for this one is the 3 we have plus rivets. And it's quite funny why it's added here, but it's not in the older ones. Wonder if it's that in the new updated version of this mod. I don't use that, so I can't really check. But that means we have to do one on the inside. So what if we just do a cut, move you over one more to there. We'll just turn these around, so it'll turn that way instead. And the output will be these. Because then we can run it in through here. And this one will be... Oh, we should have done it at the bottom to make it symmetrical. So, out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. There we go. I think that should work. And then have one going in this way with the rivets. Or whatever we want to go here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, plus the last rivets that goes on one of these. So rivets goes down, splits around, goes up this way and down in here. And it goes up in between this way. So this is the rivets. Is that rivets? Why does it look like we used them for this one last time then? When we most definitely didn't. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Never mind. My bad. So rivets are right here. Going up this way, and right here. So let's just hook up the rivets on the outside here. So instead of that, we'll do that. Split it off, and then you can just continue this way. And let's take you on the inside right here. Out, out, so you have to be there. So that's the one extra in we have. Then we can do this one, go this way. And you will have to go down this way here. Up there. Then we'll have to, we have to take you across as well, like that. You'll go over here as well on the outside one. So you'll go to that one. You'll go right here. And of course we'll have to split off as well on the outside. So that'll be, let's just do this. To right. Oh. Here. And then we can remove this one, just do like that. And then the last one we need in is this one. Of course, I made it so it'd be hard to do this for some reason for myself. Could just do like this to make it a bit easier. There we go. Then we can jump this to this, also here, or we can do this. One more. And there we are. You will go in, split off, and go this way. Wow, this is even more spaghetti than the other one. And in theory, this should work. We just need 17 more inserters. Are they being crafted right now? They are, and they're being picked up. How fast it's going up here? It is just missing the gears. That is what's slowing down the whole process. But in theory then, we should be able to activate this now. As soon as we get the last ones in. Do we really need 17? Oh, it's because it has both sides. And somewhere else it seems we're using some. Also just can't count 13. So I don't know if you can see anything wrong here before I activate it. We could rename him while we wait. Call this steel items dash out number 1. And this one up here is steel items out number 2. Dash out number 2. So I'm quite excited if this will work in our first go and just flow through the system. We're down to 8, the last 8 right here, and then we'll start it up. It shouldn't be more than a minute of time, and then we'll start to use a ton of steel. And what I'm really excited about is, can our base handle this? One of you were so nice as to recommend me to build these. They have, look at that, 300 kilowatt output, and I'm quite close to get it. We can also do pretty much make tier 1 solar panels. We have the steel plates being made in just a minute. Small steel shafts being made. Carbon is being made somewhere else, and glass sheets, I think that's being made as well. So we should have everything we need. And then we can deliver that to this area as well. delivered in here, and then we can make solar power and add that to our or make a solar power cell. We don't have any accumulators, but I can show you a neat trick to solve that issue before you get it, and that's by doing a steam battery. So in theory that works by instead of doing the ratio correct here, you can do like 4 times as many steam engines, and in between every 2 ever you want it, you can just put in steam boilers. No, you'll put in steam tanks, or just normal tanks, and then as soon as the solar power drips down below what this can support, or what it normally supports this, then it can start to use from the built up steam, and that way you make a rudimentary battery that's a lot cheaper to make than steel, but will require coal, than to making solar panels, but will require a lot more coal to run. So yeah, I'll show you that in a little while. But the time has come to try and turn on this thing and see how many things I've done wrong. Oh, before I do it, I have to check this one. Here's one thing I forgot. I have too many places for items to go out right now. Oh wait, they need to rename these as well. I'll do that in just a second. Steel tube, steel rivets, and steel gear wheels. I don't prioritize anything right now. I'll just split it evenly all over the place. And then we have one. We should probably call this one 2 and call this one 3 instead then. That makes more sense. So I'll call you number 3. I'll call you down here number 2. For some reason I didn't notice we had 3 going out. Where is steel? It's all the way down here. Out number 2. And then we'll just rename the iron ones as well. Right here. I'll call you iron items 2, and then we'll call this one 3. So iron item 3. This one is then 2. And this one over here will be 1. And now I don't think I can stretch this any further. And I don't want to. I really want... Oh, iron ingots. And this one is 1. There we go. So guys, it's finally time. Let's activate this monstrosity of a machine. All you have to do is do this and click on. Turn yellow. Please turn yellow. It's not... Oh, it's turning yellow. Okay. First part done. First part done. We have steel coming. So steel should flow in. Divide into all of these. Start to produce all the items here. They will split off going both ways. Double splits. Some have triple splits going this way. Going over this way. Oh, guys. Where's the steel train? Can I see it? It's right here. Oh, not location on map. I want to see the train instead. Can't it's not that. I thought of some way to see it. But it's filling with 16k steel right now. Right here. Look at that. And then this is kicking into gear again. It's starting to take more iron. And I have a feeling that... oh, it's easily keeping up still. But at one point we are gonna start to see this struggle. But... oh, why is this pulling unevenly? Because we're not grabbing enough. But back to the train. Only missing a few more. And then it'll start to deliver it to its new destination. Where it's going to turn into all the steel items we need. So we can supply it to the rest of the base. So go little train. Come on, get done. Oh, this is exciting. I love it when you turn on something you've been building for a long time. Or I built the entire iron setup for a long time. So if I'm able to copy paste it down, that would be insane. because then we'll just do 3 more copies with the rest. And there it goes. Incoming steel. And incoming all the mistakes I made, which is gonna enjoy you guys. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Come on, little train. Oh, it's driving in. It's going down here. Here it goes. Incoming items. Ooh, they're starting to flow in. Getting evenly divided into all the little cells. Oh, look at that. The beautiful symmetry. Here comes even more for 4 full belts. Going into our machines. Starting to pick it up. Crafting the first items. Oh, look at that. Look at that. First items are coming out. Here comes the plates, the rods, the beams, and what are they called? The bearings? The bearings. Splitting off, some going into our storage over here. Some going up to whatever that needs them up here. And what I'm looking for now is how many places have I made a mistake and they're not going to the correct place. Okay, we're going this way. This one is not being used for anything, so that is why this is stopping here. So that is fine. Could actually remove this part, but God, we have all 4 items flowing into these now. Over here, we have the tubes being made. We have the rivets being made. This one probably needs an upgrade. Then we soon have our first gear wheel being made. These are flowing down, getting stored into trains down here. Split evenly. Look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. Over here we have them going up. Going into our machines right here. If this all works in the first try, I'm gonna be not surprised. We did plan this. We were diligent. Okay, here it goes. Now we just need 1 more thing to flow in. And that is the tubes coming from right here. Up to this one. Here comes the tubes. Nothing to print. Oh, there's the first reinforced steel plate. What is the next thing that's going to be made? You guys do your votes in the comments. What do you think is going to be the next thing? Come on. Slow but steady. Here comes the tubes. Going in. Missing the rivets to go in here. And still just... Oh! The small one. 1 small steel chassis has been made. Oh, it's like a race. What is the next thing? Come on. What is the next thing? We're almost there, guys. Oh, here goes into these. Here comes the first rivets. Goes this way. Goes in. And let's see if this one will grab. Will this be the first one produce a piston? No, we are still missing some things. Wow, the large one needs a lot of things before they start to activate. But it seems everything is flowing quite... Oh, look at that. Quite nicely through the system. We'll just look at this in the meantime. Look at that beauty. Look at this beauty. Look at all of this. Just flowing so nicely. Still the small ones, that's the only ones that's producing. The large ones are just missing is the rivets. We definitely have to expand our rivet production. And that means more of these. But they're going at max speed, so that means we have to go and upgrade to red belts. And since our mall is almost up and running, that won't be that far in the future. So how's the iron? Oh, the second train is already here. So that is perfect. and the rest just don't want to produce. Let's own the small ones. Let's go and check how far away we are from some of these. Because this one should be the first one done. Oh no! Did we forget to hook something up? Didn't we hook up the steel plates? Oh no! I was so close. I forgot to hook it up right here. Oh no, guys! I almost had it. I was so close. And there goes the first one from here. I made one mistake. If you noticed that, do comment, because I thought I had it all set up perfectly. But that was that one, and this one, here comes the last one, or the first one of these, or the second one. So guys, it seems the entire factory is working. I'll be able to copy paste this blueprint for whatever I want to make now. And it'll just make all the items here. Of course, this one takes a lot more in the beginning. And then this one takes a little more, and then this one is the last one, of course. Oh, that was awesome, man. That was so great. And up here, everything is still going nicely, filling up. But I'll end the episode here. As always, please like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and do comment what you think about this setup. I am extremely excited about it, and finally a modular setup is starting to pay off in a big way. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I've been Dgray, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.